Hello, everybody. Hope you had a nice weekend. So let's just do a quick look here through the markets. The S&P is made up of 11 different sectors, and these are them. Tech is the biggest that we got. Materials is the smallest. Anyway, if we look through these sectors, we can sometimes get good insight into what's going to be moving the market, and from there we can get some trading ideas. So first thing we're going to look at this morning is just the S&P 500 ETF SPY. And very quiet in the pre-market, but this is okay. This is what we want, a little bit of consolidation. Markets go up really fast, they go down really fast. Interesting, what you can see here is how when a market is moving higher, price levels that were resistance or peaks have a way of converting into support. All right. This happens because you get people who sell, and when the price finally goes higher, a lot of them say, I made a mistake. I'm going to buy my shares back if I can get them at the same price I sold them at. So if you have enough remorseful sellers placing buy orders at the level that had been resistance, it converts into support. Very common. Remember, in trading or in markets, some price levels are more important than others. That's just how it is. Here's our tech sector. Now, I don't think we're going to get much insight here because we're right in the middle of a range. Momentum is neutral. Interesting, though, you can see here that level that was support can become support again. And this is also seller's remorse. People sell at the bottom and then the price goes up and they're like, I made a mistake. If I can buy it back, I'm going to. If I get it at the same price I sold it at. So when the shares finally return back to the level that was support, if enough remorseful sellers from here are placing buy orders here, it becomes support again. And on the top, we have the opposite. The level that was resistance becomes resistance again. And this is buyer's remorse. There's people who bought here who regret doing so because the thing fell out of bed soon after, and they say, if it ever gets back up to my price and I get out of break even, I'm going to. So remorseful buyers from here placing sell orders over here, it makes the level that was resistance become resistance again. Look at our financial sector. Yeah, see, now this is what I mean when we talk about how different things are on the driver's seat at different times. Like, I don't think we're going to get any meaningful signals from the tech sector, but financials are pretty overbought and they've been kind of leading the market higher. So if this starts to roll over, that's going to put pressure on the broader market. Take a look at our healthcare sector. Wow, look at a rebound here. There's another example here of we got to a level that was support before. Now, why do things rally off of support? You can see here, got to a level that was support before we rally. Well, support's a large group of buyers, right? And sometimes the buyers are worried they're going to miss out. They know the sellers are going to go to whoever's willing to pay the highest price. So they start to outbid each other, and you get this snowball effect that pushes the shares higher. All right, let's see. We can look at our consumer discretionary sector. This has got some strength here. All right. Yeah, looks pretty good there. We're going to look at our industrials. Yeah, see resistance at a former resistance level. So this is pretty healthy action. I like what I'm seeing so far. Communication services. Let's take a look at that. Oh, this is making a nice move this morning. All right. The bull market rolls on. Let's look at some of these smaller guys. Materials. It's kind of flat. Not much to see there. Utilities. Pretty good action here, but again, resistance at a former resistance level. Real estate. It's resistance at a former resistance level, right? We see these same patterns in charts of different things because what we're really looking at is the psychology of the people that are doing the trading. And regardless of what you're trading, people experience the same emotions. What am I missing? Consumer staples. Yeah, it's a little bit overextended here. All right. I mean, I don't know. Things look pretty good. I have no reason to change my opinion from bullish to something else. Here's our Bitcoin. Got almost to 100,000, 99.8. How many people are out there saying, I'm waiting for it to get to 100, I'm waiting for it to get to 100. But keep in mind, some of these sellers might start to undercut each other. They know the buyers are going to go to whoever is willing to sell at the lowest price. So eventually, some of these sellers might get impatient that we're not getting up to 100,000, and they might start undercutting each other, which is why you sell off sometimes when you get to resistance. And we'll go take a look over at oil. Yeah, I mean, now look at this, right? This should really be mind-boggling. Well, to me, it's mind-boggling. If you consider how big the oil market is, I mean, you see that, for 18 months, we've had clear support here. And if you just consider how big the oil market is, it's really kind of amazing. All right, let me just take a look at interest rates, and then I will send you on your merry way. TNX. Yeah, big move down in yield. So this is probably what's driving some of the bullishness. Okay, appreciate it, everybody. Let me know if you have any questions, and I will talk to you soon.